destiny that brings us here together. A friendship that's so strong it lasts forever. Despite these challenges and roadblocks in our way, I'll always have your back no matter what they say. So stand with me and face our final moment. We'll choose a choice to carry us on through this.
Last time on Choose a Choice, the party killed the photonid Spec Ops team that was tailing them, and used their biometric scanner handprint, I guess, to open a locked door that led them to a bunch of different tunnels. And eventually, they found the prison cell where it seems like their friends were being held. There was a computer that had rusted and decayed beyond recognition, a box of flashlights, and the prison bars were open. No friends to be seen. Eventually, our party made their way to the surface, where they found a massive pink meadow with green flowers and birds flying above them. Off in the distance, you catch a glint of what looks to be like a stone obelisk. It must be several miles away across this pink sort of grassland.
Cool. Well, Quest just starts going towards that.
As you walk, Quest Jenkins, I want you to roll notice.
I got a 4.
So you notice as you kind of walk down the slope towards, the distant obelisk, the grass is getting deeper and deeper, and it's getting harder and harder to walk through it.
Flame hand.
Okay.
I'm
Roll
just
for
kidding.
flame hand.
I'm just kidding. I don't support large-scale ecological destruction.
No, roll for flame hand.
No, I'm not.
You're not going to do it?
I'm not going to do it.
Glad you don't have scythe hand.
Yeah, or push lawnmower hand. That would have been. I stop in my tracks and say, "Hey guys, the grass sure is getting deeper over here. If it is grass, because grass doesn't flower."
Sketch is on tiptoes, just trying to keep breathing.
That's why I didn't go over there. So.
You didn't even roll notice. You couldn't have known it got deeper.
I knew I didn't want to go out in it.
All right, that's fair. All right.
I'm not going.
Well,
in
I guess I'll come back and we'll just look at the obelisk.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So, Sketch Thompson, are you with Quest Jenkins? Did you walk out into the...
Yeah, I was following.
So, are you both coming back?
Yeah. Well,
I need you both to roll a strength check at -1.
Ooh. That's a 4.
Just have to relax. Devil's snare.
I got a 6.
You got a 6 and you got a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, with some difficulty, you managed to kind of walk back up the hill. The problem is, the thing that's making it difficult is that the pink tendrils of grass seem to have kind of gripped around your legs as you were in the deeper grass. And they seem to have been kind of like trying to hold you in place.
Do you think that this grass would let us crowd surf across it?
no. That's very unlikely.
Then I don't think we're getting over there anytime soon.
Unless we burn it all to the ground. But
I'm like standing on the ground, and I don't really want it to be on fire.
well, you can just pee a circle around you and it won't go through that. But I'm not peeing in the grass.
I don't know if we all
Or
have to
on the
clarify that we're not.
I
being
fit- in
grass.
fact, I
I'm
don't
also
even-
not.
I don't even think this is really able to be called grass because it's A, not green, B, it's flowering, which means it's not a grass, C, it has tentacles, which that's
No, it wasn't
fun.
tentacles. It was the actual leaves of the grass.
Of the not grass.
It's got grabby leaves.
So was it the leaves or the stalks of the grass?
Yes. All of the above.
So it was all of the above, meaning that this is not grass, it is rather plant tentacles.
I want to go back in, not deep enough that it can grab me, but close enough to touch. I want to see if it's like Velcro or like sticky, or if it's like physically moving and grabbing us.
Okay. As you touch the grass, you can feel that it does have kind of a Velcro-ish surface, but when you touch it, it does sort of recoil slightly, and then like, you know how when you see like stop motion, like sped up footage of like plant like vines growing, how they kind of helicopter around until they find something to grab onto, and then they grow up around that thing.
Yeah.
You see that happen in sort of in real time as it kind of recoils from your finger and then grows in like helicopter pattern to try to grab what it felt, touch it.
Hey, you guys, this grass is really fast.
We shall name it Speedgrass.
Again, this is not a grass.
So I said the name first, so it's mine. I named it, and grass is part of the name. It doesn't have to be a grass species, but I'm naming it Speedgrass.
All right.
All
So I think the only way for us to get through it is for you to burn it all down. Quest.
Wait, what if Janet lay on her side and then rolled down the hill and just steamrollered all of it?
What if Janet got dragged away into the depths of the abyss by grass?
We could tie a rope to your foot first as like a safety measure.
How
So,
sturdy.
Hmm.
How well would your feet stay on?
They have like a twist-in locking mechanism. It's
Oh,
not the newest locking technology, but it's good enough.
I mean, or we could fly
We could just-
over.
How?
Ooh, how? What now?
I mean, you could call a helicopter, right? Yeah.
No, my parents are MIA, and
Yeah. So
an evil computer took over my house. So
oh, hey, you know what? Why don't we just ask Evil Computer for a helicopter?
actually, that's a good idea.
Evil Computer. Or mysteriously, you're not necessarily evil, but kind of just very goal-driven towards one thing. Ominous computer. Can I get a lift, yo?
You hear a voice from the clouds. No, you have been wicked. What do you
if
think?
we-
Do you think just like talking into the air is gonna contact the AI?
I mean, if the AI really is all-knowing and has control over almost all the planet, I'm sure there's some robot nearby that's under the AI's control that can hear us.
I think you forgot about the part where it wanted us to help it get connected to all of the network.
Okay, all of the network, sure, but it's like fairly well connected as it stands. I assumed.
Also, so is Sienna, and Sienna can't get us a helicopter. Hey, Sketch,
Yeah?
could you use that phone thing you have to like call a rental helicopter?
Oh, I think you have to be 25, but I can try.
Oh, just put me on the phone with them. I'm definitely 25 at least.
Yeah, do I have a way of like looking up numbers?
Well, you do have the number of Greenbeard Bill's taxi service.
Don't call him.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right?
He won't do it. He hates us.
He did the last thing we asked him to do.
Yeah, and then
I mean,
he
he wasn't very happy about it, but
fine, your funeral. Call him.
I don't think this will kill me.
He's
figure
been
of
sitting in the
speech,
grass with a
dumbass.
sniper rifle.
Oh my word.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call Greenbeard Bill.
This is Greenbeard Bill's taxi service.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
Can I just call you Bill? I'm having a hard time with all the consonants.
Look, it's my name. Take it or leave it. Greenbeard Bill. It's all one word.
Okay, Greenbeard Bill, do you do like off-road pickups?
I mean, I have a flying taxi cab, so technically, yes.
Are you going to be unhappy about it?
Who is this?
It's a group of new people here. Tommy, give me the phone.
Yep, we're a group of new people. Don't even
Hey.
worry about it.
I would like to rent a flying taxi ride from you, please.
Wait. You would like to rent a flying taxi ride?
I am new to this planet and don't speak the language so
You're
good.
new to the planet?
Yeah,
Please.
they're newly constructed.
Oh, like a new robot.
I
You
am
should
a-
really work on the programming. This
I am
robot's speech
Older
functions
than
are
25, but also a baby. Please bring me a taxi ride. Thank you.
send me your GPS coordinates and I'll be right there.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't-
send you a space pin.
Thank you. And goodbye.
All right. See you in a second. Bye.
In a second. Wow,
What do we do?
pretty confident.
He's gonna recognize us as soon as he shows up.
Yeah, but he'll have already come all the way out here, so it would be bad business to not pick us up.
Speaking of phone calls, once you hang up with Greenbeard Bill, you guys are waiting around and trying to not step in the tall grass, and your phone starts ringing, Sketch.
I answer it.
Oh, Sketch. It's good to hear your voice. Well, you didn't say anything, but I'm assuming you're going to say something. Say something, Sketch.
Hello? Wait. No, I'm trying to be cooler. Cello? Wait, no, that's not it.
No, you did great. I think cellos are great.
Are you trying to say ciao?
Talk to me? Is that a cool thing to say?
Yeah, this is Brow. I don't
Brow?
know if
We've been looking for you for like 2 episodes. Are you okay?
I know. We weren't, but now we are. Nyop and I are safe here. We got captured by. Well, there was a whole thing. You'd have to go back and listen to the episode that we starred in, but but essentially we ended up getting captured by Photonid, and then long story short, Nyop and I, we escaped and we're safe now.
That's great.
We've been trying to get a hold of you, but your phone just went. It just rang, and then it went straight to voicemail, and then it said, "This person's voicemail box is not set up. Goodbye."
Oh yeah, I hate setting up voicemail boxes.
You should set that up, because it's It's kind of frustrating when you're trying to get a hold of somebody and you can't even leave them a message.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. So, where are you guys?
Well, the good news is we're safe. The bad news is we're not in the city right now.
Hey, neither are we. Are you in like a Dr. Seuss Valley?
What do you mean by that?
You know, like lots of Tuffleuf trees or whatever.
What the heck is a Tuffleuf tree?
Never mind.
I think you meant truffula tree. I mean, when I was doing my English language degree, that we studied that.
Wait, Janet has an English language degree?
I do a lot of stuff.
She's older than 25, you know.
We also changed her voice in this episode. She's trying something new out.
I didn't realize that Janet had the capacity to self-modify. That's pretty impressive.
Well, she can also get a degree. Anyway, so will you please tell us where you are? Not the city is not very narrow.
Well, that's the thing is I don't exactly know where exactly we are. We swam through some underwater canals and some underwater rivers. There was this whole thing where a big fish was chasing us, but it got eaten by a bigger fish, and then that bigger fish even got eaten by an even bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
There is always a bigger fish. But we ended up in this kind of, well, it's a cool kind of half underwater, half not underwater Adenian community. It's kind of nice.
Holy cow.
But I don't know how to tell you guys how to get here.
Do you have like the coordinates?
I don't. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, it was nice knowing you.
We're nice knowing you too.
I mean,
Sienna?
do you want me to come and find you with nothing? Do you want me to scour the entire planet looking for some kind of half underwater community?
No. Nyap and I are safe. You don't need to come find us. We're good.
All right. Well, in that case, smell you later.
You don't.
Well, we might need
okay.
your help.
I thought we were like kind of friends, but man,
If I send you coordinates, can you like teleport to us?
I could, but I really don't want to right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to come
ouch.
here. It sucks.
We've got problems with like the AI we stole a while ago.
Oh,
It got loose and wants to make the whole world more efficient or something. But that felt like not a good thing when he said it.
that does sound problematic. I see where you're coming from. Well, look, that's the same AI that you guys stole from Photonid Corp, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you might want to make sure that Photonid doesn't get that back, because when we escaped, we were helping Misha and Oberon, and we decided to go a couple of different ways and then get back in contact and let each other know, but we never got back in contact with them. So I don't know where they are.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Hopefully Nyop and I can figure out a way to find them, but we suspect that Photonid may have recaptured them somehow.
Ooh. Well, I don't like that, and I'd like to get them back, but it does kind of seem like the AI is safer contained by Photonid than out in the wild.
Yes, except that, well, while we were imprisoned, we learned some things about what Photonid is trying to do, and it's not great news, let me tell you.
Can you tell us, yes, please tell us about what...
Oh, now you want to hear from me. Great.
You were being so vague.
Sorry, that was out of character laughter.
That's all good.
I'm not at liberty to disclose all of the details that I have right now because of the circumstances, but suffice it to say that keeping Photonid in check is wise, and that AI is not something that you want them to have the power to keep.
I side question. This is the AI is cool and all, like pretty important, cool. But remember that computer that I helped Naya build and is now like rotted to rest? in the
Oh
prison
yeah,
cell?
funny story about that. We found this thing in the catacombs down there. That helped us escape. But basically, well, think of it like this: we overclocked the computer to do some calculations to help Misha. Well, let me step back. There's a lot to tell you. Misha's half robot. She's half cyborg now.
What?
Whoa.
Mostly cyborg now.
Cool.
So that was not good, and she's definitely experiencing some cyborg psychosis, violence issues. What to tell you about that situation? Just if you meet her, be careful. Keep your distance, but not like too far. She's turned a corner, but she's also struggling with some things. But yeah, we ended up using that computer to do some cryptographic calculations so that we could basically hack her cybernetic brain to like make it calm down for a while so that A, she wouldn't kill us in the prison cell when she woke up, and B, she could use her new cybernetic limbs and stuff to help us break out. But the calculations would have taken like 1,000 years on that computer that you helped Naya build. So we overclocked it.
Or like overclocked it.
Why would that make it rusty though?
We overclocked it with time rather than with like cycles per second. We increased the seconds per second rather than the cycles per second.
What?
Is it contagious? Am I gonna rot away and die?
No, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Whew.
It's a very localized effect, and if we're not monitoring it, it doesn't work. So, but yeah, it's a new kind of artifact that I found, kind of ancient Edenian tech, and it's turned out to be very useful for us.
So you've discovered teleportation and time travel, and you still won't come meet us where we are?
So A, teleportation, yes, I did discover, and I could use it, but I don't want to right now. B, time travel, that's not really accurate. It's more like time dilation. But no, I'm kind of busy here.
Well, do you have any advice on like how to save the world and stuff?
Well, I think that you may want to head back to the city and deal with the Photonid situation. Because partly you're not Edenians, so coming here might not be the best idea, and partly there's some things happening over here that I, again, can't really talk about. So, but we'll be in contact. If you have any questions or need help with something.
Yeah, we have questions and need help with something.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, so much.
It's like if you ever need to stay at my place, feel free. Hey, I'd like to stay at your place actually today.
Let me get this sleeping bags. I guess we've got an air mattress or the couch. No, what's your questions? I mean, you've been asking questions this whole time that I've been kind of evading, but you're asking the wrong questions. That's on you.
Oh, well, what's the right question?
I can't answer that question.
Are you being watched by someone right now?
Again, not a question I can answer.
Okay.
Did you
So-
become like a genie or something?
Oh.
No, I can. That's a question that I can answer, and no, I'm not a genie.
If you are being held captive or semi-captive by anyone, tell me your favorite food.
I'm not being held captive. I could leave here if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
But
I mean,
there
you
are
did invent
listening.
teleportation, so
Okay. Yeah, you're still. You can't tell us everything, but you're not being held captive. Are there listening ears?
Sounds like you can't tell us anything.
I know. Is it because you're a side character?
Ooh.
Yes, it's because I'm a side character. No. What do you think? There's an AI on the loose. Anything that I say over this line is being monitored.
What?
Oh, you're just paranoid, I see. All right, well, in that case, smell you later. We're gonna go now.
Oh, if you see pink grass, stay off of it. It's just don't go on the pink grass.
Yeah, we figured that out, thank you.
What if, hypothetically, we were surrounded by it,
asking
For
for a
miles.
friend.
asking for a friend?
So you're on the pink grass. How are
Oh,
you
like-
not dead?
Because
I can't answer that.
we're not
Two can play at this game.
semi-aquatic. Maybe it's a human thing.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with amphibians. The pink grass, it's different than that.
Do you
Just
know any?
stay off
Will
of
you
it.
give us a helpful answer, please?
Yes, stay off the pink grass. It's meant to kill people.
Here's the thing. We're on it, and we don't have teleportation. So...
We're waiting for a taxi. We'll get off it soon.
Oh, we're waiting for a taxi.
Oh, you're
I
waiting for a
forgot.
taxi. You'll be fine. Just well,
I have one more question.
stay strapped or get clapped.
Please.
That's my only advice for you. Yes, what's your question, Janet?
Do you maybe have like 1,500 credits we could use to pay the fare? Because this dude's an asshole, and I'm broke.
Actually, you know what? I don't have money right now. I donated all of my life savings to the people that I'm living with because they're working on some really exciting projects, and I felt like it was just the most important thing that I could do.
Oh,
Did they try to
buddy.
get you to?
Did you get stuck in an MLM? Did they want you to sell Tupperware? Did they tell you could be your own boss?
No, they didn't tell me that. But they told me I was pretty boss, so that was nice.
Are they trying to get you to
be
pay for a
recognized.
remodel? Because now you're like a roommate and you're technically responsible for it.
No, it's not about remodeling. This
Oh,
place is
okay.
actually really nice. I wish you could see it.
Me too.
I'm actually underwater right now.
I can't tell if any of this is coded. Are you sure you don't want us to come rescue you?
I'm certain. Please do not come.
You should anyway.
I think that instead you should go back to the safe house motel and tell Jerry that one of the Jerrys is dead.
Oh, okay.
Wait, there are multiple Jerrys?
You think that they're all the same Jerry?
No, I didn't think that. That would be ridiculous.
Pick your privilege, Sketch. Gosh. What happened to him?
He died.
He drowned.
He died.
Oh.
He
Okay, thank
died.
you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess if you had to
What
swim
happened
through
to him?
underwater tunnels
Yes,
to
he
swim.
died.
He was holding the computer when they overclocked it.
He died of old age. There's a lot of ways in which he could have died, but no, he drowned.
Were his last words, "No, I don't think I will," for no reason at all?
No, they weren't.
Good.
I think his last words were a mortuary. Now that would be an interesting business idea.
Love her
Jerry.
as I loved her.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. When he died, he just like rotted away super fast. There's like not even anything left of him.
That's
Did
really
he have
weird.
bones?
Nope, no bones.
Oh.
They just dissolved away in the water.
Oh,
It was-
he's made of paper. Now we know.
Like he not on contact with water. Like he was fine until he drowned, and then once he died, then that
He
was it.
dissolved. I see.
Oh,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how responsible do you feel as an amphibian for not saving him from drowning?
Not responsible at all. We told him that he shouldn't come this way because we were going to swim out, and he said, "I'll be fine." And then he wasn't fine.
Okay, that checks out.
well, thanks for the advice, and also hope you didn't use all your monthly minutes on this. I don't know if you have one of those rollover plans, but
Well, it just so happens that one of my best friends is a hacker, so
You guys are best friends? That's so cute.
I said one of my best friends.
Okay.
All of you are my friends, except you, Sienna, because apparently you don't want to be friends.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't think you did you think you're gonna hurt my feelings when you said that?
A little. I hoped it would a little, and that you'd feel guilty and want to be my friend again. But
Nope.
now it's just making me sad that you don't even want to be my friend, like at
Yeah,
all, at all.
she likes shooting people. We're pretty sure she has something wrong with her.
Yeah, well, that's humans for you. No offense, other humans. I mean, you're also screwed up, but whatever.
Anyway, nice to talk to you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye. Brow hangs up.
So when the taxi gets here, are we really gonna go back to the city or are we gonna go look at that obelisk thing?
Let's do both.
Why was he being so cagey?
Maybe he's in a cage.
But he said he was fine.
Yeah, and then you like second guessed that like 300 times.
Yeah, I did. Because he was being it's fine. Nobody else
Because
thought
he
he
was
was being
cagey.
weird?
I don't know. I've never really talked to him before like that.
His explanation of not wanting to be spied on by the AI made sense.
You hear the sound of a hover car approaching. It's still a ways out, but you can hear it pretty clearly.
Is he listening to Space Nickelback all the way up?
Oh yeah, he is.
Curse you, Greenbeard Bill.
You know, Greenbeard Bill looks at that photograph.
All right. Well, what's the strategy here? Just pay him a ton of money? Like
Maybe
whatever
just
he
act like
asks?
we've never met him before.
That's not going to work.
Gaslight him?
Maybe it will. Yeah, let's gaslight him.
All right.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
If we're
But-
gonna keep needing taxis, maybe we should get on good terms with this guy.
You can
Yeah,
now
so let's-
see the taxi in the distance.
I'm saying if we
Can it see
gaslight him,
us?
I mean, yeah, but
not like well enough.
not like super well.
Everyone just act super normal. Act like this is a thing we do all the time. And that he's never met us before, and that he has no reason to be crabby.
I'm gonna let you lead.
Okay.
The taxi begins to land close to the top of the hill where you guys are.
I wave cheerfully.
Greenbeard
And
Bill
then-
gives you a look.
I pretend like I don't see it. I go to open the front door. And I motion everyone to file in behind me. Hello! How are you today? Thanks so much for coming all the way out here. You're Greenbeard Bill?
Yes, that's me. Do I know you from somewhere?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like we've
I don't
spoken
think so.
before.
I
Well,
was just
on
born
the
today,
phone.
so you definitely don't know me.
Wait, were you that robot that was saying that you were over 25 years old?
and a baby. Yep.
Her wiring is a little funky. You know, we're actually trying to go take her to get repaired right now.
I was made by this man-child as a science fair project.
See what I'm
And I
saying?
point at
Totally
Sketch.
nuts.
Is it? Do you? So you want me to take you to a repair shop?
Well,
I mean, first of all, how'd you get out here? I never have customers out here.
We got lost.
Yeah, we got lost. And also in the nicest way possible. It's not your business. A lady never tells.
Well, okay, so you don't want me to. You don't want to tell me where you're headed. I can't take you
do
anywhere.
wanna, no, I said I'll tell you where we're headed. I'm just said I'm not going to tell you how we got here because you don't need to know. Actually, if it would be really great, and we'll pay you a lot of money, if you could take us to that big obelisk thing and then wait for us for like 5 minutes tops, and then take us back to the city.
And by a lot of money, she means like your regular amount.
And a very handsome tip.
All right. I don't know about this, guys.
Are you scared of obelisks?
I have a healthy fear of the unknown. We'll just put it that way.
Come on,
Ooh,
Greenbeard
differential
Bill.
equations. Ooh,
Live a little.
thermodynamics. Ooh.
Your robot needs some serious help. You sure you don't want me to take you to a repair shop first?
No, because then you'd have to come all the way back out and drop us off at this obelisk, and who knows if we can even find it again. I mean, this is such a weird place. So just take us there. We just want to take a little sneak peeky, and then take us to the city, please.
All right, if you're sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
He starts lifting up into the air and heading towards the obelisk. And I want you all to roll notice.
12.
A 12?
Yes.
7.
5.
3.
All right, Sketch Thompson, you're too fascinated with Greenbeard Bill's beard. That you're so fascinated with Greenbeard Bill's beard that you're not looking out the window or paying attention in any way.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
The rest of you notice the gigantic bird that looked like it was just a small bird in the sky that was, flying around. The gigantic bird that is now diving towards the taxi, but it doesn't look quite like a regular bird, because on the bottoms of its wings, it has these like weird kind of fins like you would see maybe on the bottom of a mushroom. And streaming out from behind it is this sort of yellowish looking smoke or like cloud of like yellow powder or something.
So it's probably not a real bird.
Could be a mushroom bird.
I'm just trying to think if I will come under heat if I try and shoot the bird.
I mean, it looks like the bird is diving to try to snatch the taxi out of the air.
So it's okay if I shoot the bird.
Ostensibly, it would be self-defense.
Okay, I'm gonna roll down the window, the little crank thing, so it takes me a while to go really fast. And I'm trying to like crank it down really fast. And then I lean out and shoot the bird.
Okay, go ahead and roll shooting.
Ooh. 8.
Great. Where are you shooting the bird?
Kind of where the wing meets the body.
All right. Rel damage.
9.
All right, you hit the bird, and the bullet goes straight through the wing, and makes a big yellow puff come out from the spot that the bullet hit. And you see there's a big hole in the wing, but as you watch, the hole grows shut. And because the window is open, I'd like everybody to roll or not Constitution. What's it called in Savage Worlds? Vigor.
Bigger. Yep.
Alton, do I need to roll it?
No, you don't.
Okay.
6.
5.
Sorry, I got a double explosion. Oh, triple explosion.
Dang, dude.
That was a 13.
Wow.
A 13 on a D4.
Sketch
All
was
right.
trying to see how long he could hold his breath for to entertain himself on this boring ride.
And Greenbeard Bill rolls a 7. So you're all okay. You do notice the inside of the cab is filling up with this yellow smoke, kind of powder, and it seems to be settling on every surface.
I'm
And
gonna roll
meanwhile,
out the window really quick.
Greenbeard Bill is driving as fast as he can towards the obelisk, and the bird is still diving towards you. It looks like it's going to hit very soon.
Seems like it's going to be extra expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Can you go back the other way? Let's forget the obelisk. Forget the obelisk. Can you turn around really fast and can you drive the other opposite way right now? Please make a UE. Turn around.
Yeah. So you want me to not get hit by the bird?
Yes. Don't get hit by the bird.
Okay. Yeah. That's the plan. He turns the car around, and starts just gunning it towards the city again. But the bird is still chasing you guys. What do you do?
Gosh, dang it. Anyone have a grenade left?
I don't have any grenades, but I do have 2 trusty middle fingers that I'm going to go ahead and present to the bird.
Does it seem like the car is so full of yellow powder now that rolling down the windows wouldn't hurt at this point?
Yeah, it seems like it wouldn't change anything to roll down the windows now.
Cool. Then I want to roll the windows down and start shooting as well,
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to take another shot.
assuming I've noticed what's going on at this point.
Go ahead, Sketch Thompson.
That's an 8 shooting.
Nice. What are you shooting at on the bird?
I probably didn't see Sienna's thing where the bird healed, so I'm gonna shoot at the wing as well.
Okay.
But more of the middle of the wing.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll damage?
Yes, please.
That's 8 damage.
Again, the bullet blasts a good size hole in the wing, and for a moment it seems like the bird's gonna fall out of the sky. But then it just barrel rolls, and as it comes back up, you see that the hole is shrinking, and the wing hole grows closed before your eyes.
Do I have time to take another shot?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'd like to aim for the head this time.
Okay.
Should have aimed for the head.
Yep, I'm gonna take a Benny. It was only a 4 and a 3, but we're not better than that. Ah, that was worse. Okay.
So you got a 4.
Well, I got a 6.
You got a 6. Okay. Roll damage.
9.
You blast the head off of this bird. You hit it right between the eyes, and it's a great headshot. In fact, as you hit the bird, you hear the old Counter-Strike source sound effect. Boom! Headshot. It was pretty fantastic. But sadly, the bird begins regenerating almost immediately. So it, hit in the head, it lost its brain and started falling aimlessly to the ground. But as soon as that head grows back, it gets its brain back and resumes its chase of the car. And by now, you guys are over the Black Forest. Quest Jenkins, did you
Yeah.
have anything you wanted to do?
I'm just enjoying the ride, man.
All right. Janet, did you have anything you wanted to do besides flip off the bird? Give the bird the bird?
I'm continuing to strongly flip off the bird.
The bird does not seem to react to your flipping it off. But you
It
have
doesn't have a head now, obviously.
but you have inside your robot soul the feeling that you're doing the right thing. Bill tries to keep driving as fast as he can and pull an evasive maneuver. And the bird gives chase as well. Sadly, the bird sees Bill's evasive maneuver coming, and as Bill tries to pull a barrel roll, that's when the bird grabs the undercarriage of the car with its talons, and now the bird is diving towards the ground with the car in its talons.
I am going to lean out the car and I am going to just spray it, and I'm going to shout to Quest. Some fire hand would be pretty useful right now.
Are you peeing oil?
No, I'm sorry. I meant spray it with my my Mac 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna try and pee on the bird. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, if Janet peed, Janet would pee like oil or lubricant of some kind, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay, Janet is shooting the Mac 10. Roll shooting. Actually, the Mac 10 is fully auto, and you're doing spray. So
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the rules are for that, but I'm going to assume that you need to roll shooting for each shot or each burst of shots.
Yes, it will be 3 shots.
Okay. Shot number 1.
4.
Okay, that's going to miss.
Shot number 2 is a 7.
Okay, roll damage.
That is 8 damage.
Nice. So it blasts a sizable hole in one of the wings. Go ahead and do shot number 3.
A 6.
Okay, roll damage.
That is another 8.
This shot blasts another hole in the same wing, and the wing actually falls off because of the size of the 2 exit wound holes. The wing falls off. And in pain, the bird drops the car. So now you guys are dropping like upside down towards the ground. And Janet, I'd like you to roll notice as your last action of this turn.
4.
You see that the wing of the original bird starts to regrow, and the part of the wing that you blasted off, it grows a new bird body and other bird wing.
Oh no.
And there is now the original bird and a smaller bird that is also chasing you.
Hydra bird was not on my list of things I wanted to fight.
Quest, now would be a good time.
All right. I am going to put my hand out the window and point it at the bird and give as much flame juice as I can.
All right, roll flame juice.
Okay. That's a 3.
Not much flame comes out. It seems like you're a little bit stressed and unable to focus properly on the expelment of flame from your flame hand.
Okay.
Got a little performance anxiety over there, buddy.
Yeah.
But interestingly, the small jet of flame that does come out, it manages to hit the bird and catches part of its body on fire.
Okay.
Greenbeard Bill is now trying to accelerate and flip the car over so that he can prevent you guys from crashing into the ground. And he succeeds. You guys just barely avoid slamming into the ground and are now racing along just above the treetops of the Black Forest. The big bird, and the small bird are still giving chase, although the big bird has slowed down somewhat because of the fire that has just seared part of it.
How close is the bird?
It's backed off now. It's about 20 feet away.
Okay, so I can't hit that anymore.
I mean, it depends on how your flame hand works. Some of those flamethrowers can really chuck some fire.
That's true, but the range you gave me is less than that.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire off another shot just to see if I can slow them
Okay.
down.
What are you aiming at?
Probably the small bird's wing.
Okay.
Whoa, that's an evil sentence to say.
That's why I felt bad about shooting in the first place.
That's a 9 for shooting.
Wow. Roll damage.
Sketch is not good at a lot of things, but shooting is one of them. That's a 4.
All right. So you don't hit the wing you were aiming for, but it hits the other wing, and it seems like the regeneration doesn't work as well on the tiny bird. The wing is blasted off, and the tiny bird just falls, and you lose track of it in the trees.
I think I might be evil. Sorry, I missed it. How tiny is the small bird?
The small bird is probably the size of, like, a big crow.
Oh, man.
The big bird is like big enough to grab a car with its talons.
Like, hypothetically, it could do that if it wanted to.
Yes. Not that it necessarily would.
Well, it did.
Okay, cool.
I'll try and shoot the big bird in the head again.
All right.
Yeah, out of all the things we've tried, what seemed to slow it down the most? Was it the
Flame.
head?
It was the fire.
Oh, yeah, the fire.
Are you rolling shooting, Sienna?
Yep.
Okay.
9.
Excellent shot. Roll damage.
8.
You managed to hit the bird again right between the eyes. And this time, because you're flying at such low altitude, the bird, when it falls due to not having a brain anymore, it doesn't have time to regrow its head before it smashes into the trees and the ground. And as you drive away at as fast as Greenbeard Bill can go, you see behind you just a massive puff of yellow spores, kind of mushroom clouding in that spot in the Black Forest where you shot it down.
Mm.
And you've managed to escape the birds. Greenbeard Bill's forehead is just drenched in beads of sweat. And if you wanted to grab his beard, you would quickly regret it, because it, like a sponge, has soaked up so much face sweat that it would be like dumping a bucket of Greenbeard Bill sweat on yourself to squeeze his beard right now.
That is such an awful thing to say. Why would you?
Why would I ever squeeze anyone's beard? Most of all, that man's.
Reminds me of a story I read one time about a man named Greasy Gus.
I just wanted you to know the extent to which Greenbeard Bill was sweating.
I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and say, "You're doing a great job there, Bill. I mean, Greenbeard Bill."
Geez. Thanks. I'm gonna have to charge you guys for damage to my car.
Shouldn't you charge the bird?
I would, and I'm really glad that you managed to stop it from following us, but this is gonna need repairs, and like I said...
Oh, I actually have a repair torch. I could totally repair your car for you if you want.
That's a very different voice than you were using before. Wait a second.
No,
I think I know you guys.
No, you don't.
No, I definitely know you guys. You guys are the ones that flip me off and refuse to take rides from me after hailing me.
I've never heard of that guy, and I'm pretty sure that's an experience you wouldn't have had in such a nice city. I'm going to roll convincing on that as well.
I've never flipped anyone off in my life ever.
Your robot has done double middle fingers, and if it's truly newborn 25, it would have had to learn that from somebody.
Taking a Benny.
My creator's a very vulgar child.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, Sketch loves to flip people off, but not me. I'm above that.
15.
Greenbeard Bill is... He says, well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You've been at least polite enough not to just let the bird destroy us. So there's that.
Yeah, we didn't even know the bird was there.
Plus, don't you have insurance? That seems like it should be part of this whole taxi thing.
Yeah, it feels like that should be kind of required, especially with the kind of corporate overtones. Insurance is one of the worst capitalist offenders, at least according to ancient history on Earth in the 2000s era.
You know, I agree with you, but the issue is that my insurance doesn't cover most of the things that would actually be possible to happen. Among them, mushroom bird attacks. So,
does it specifically not include mushroom bird attacks?
Yes, that's a specific clause about mushroom bird attacks. And I thought, heck, I'm just taxi driving in the city. There's no mushroom birds in the city. I don't even know what a mushroom bird is. Why would I need to worry about a mushroom bird attack? Well,
apparently you do.
Yes.
Now you know.
I understand now how worried I should have been. Well, anyway, there's a repair shop here for your robot. I went with the budget option. I'm going to drop you off here at Jerry's Robo Repair.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah. Anyway, you got the fare for the taxi. You could see on the meter how much it costs.
Yes, I'm seeing here. It says 3 credits.
No, it's 420 credits and 69 100ths of a credit.
Wow, nice.
Pretty expensive taxi ride, but you'll understand that I started charging from the point that I left from because I had to leave the city to come get you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have 310 credits on a gift card. Would you take that as part of it?
Only if it's an iTunes gift card.
Do they have iTunes at the mini mart?
I saw some iTunes there last week.
Well,
see, they're right by the chips.
No, they're what they're doing is they're selling these robotic eyeballs that have a speaker inside, and so with iTunes credits, you can buy songs that you can then play on your speaker.
Sounds like this is valid legal Tinder then.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, it's not necessarily legal tender. Like, I don't have to accept it, but I am accepting it.
You couldn't really get like a slice of bargaining chip, but if you want
because
iTunes credits.
I like iTunes.
More of a Spacify guy myself.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, that's the whole fare? I guess we're good to go then. See you later.
Wait, no. Darn it. There goes all the trust I had in those guys. The newfound trust.
I didn't leave, and I settle up the rest of the bill with him.
Oh. Thank you, you fine mustached man.
I kiss him on the cheek and leave.
His cheek is covered in beard hair, which is soaking with sweat. Your
Oh,
whole
no.
face is now covered in Greenbeard Bill sweat. Great job.
I lick my lips.
No.
It tastes
No.
both buttery and salty and a little mildewy.
And somehow green.
That's the mildew, probably.
Ew.
Well, we just lost the last listener we had with that.
Welcome to Jerry's Robo Repair.
First,
What kind of music do they play at Jerry's Robo Repair?
Mostly they're playing Space Disco.
Nice.
hey, Jerry, I heard news that one of the other Jerrys died.
Other Jerry's? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was swimming, and then he drowned, and then he just kind of dissolved.
That's really weird. It's like you're describing a dream that I had last night.
What else have you
That's-
seen in your dreams?
Well, I don't know. But when you told me that story about other me dying, it's like I remember that story happening when you talk about it.
Huh. Well, anyways, he's dead.
And anyway, I've never met you in my life. How do you know my name? Well, I guess it's on the sign, right? Jerry's Robo Repair.
Yep.
I just assumed, yeah.
Well, you're right. I'm Jerry, and I'll fix your robot.
Hey, Jerry, can I just pour some water on you here real quick?
Water from where?
I'll squeeze it out of his cheeks that he got all the sweat on it.
From the drinking fountain in the corner of this shop.
Why?
Just
I mean,
for science.
no, please don't. That's weird.
Oh, okay, I guess I just won't then.
Thank you. Now, about the robot repair.
She's fine. We don't need anything done, actually.
Well, then why the heck are you here? You came into my shop, told me about my dreams that I couldn't remember, and now you're not even gonna... What?
Hey, did you ever have a dream about like a group of people similar to us making fun of you for not being willing to have a phone call in front of them?
No, I don't recognize that story.
Oh. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. We'll take it from here. We'll go ahead and close up. See you later.
No, this is my business. You don't... What?
No, this is our business, Jerry.
Are you guys like pushing him out the door?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, no.
Sienna, it was a joke. I was joking. Jerry, please.
Not again.
Please come back.
This is the 4th time this month I've had a business stolen from me.
This is definitely yours, and I would not want to take it away from you. You're doing such a great job.
I mean, we would also do a great job, but
Well, one of the most recent repair jobs that I've had to do, a lot of people are bringing in rogue robots and asking to have their wireless, internet chips removed. Seems like there's some kind of rogue AI or something causing problems with that. So if you want, I do offer that service.
I don't have any money, and I also really value the ability to check the news pointlessly for hours at a time. So
Okay, fair enough. Nothing on you is broken.
actually,
I got spare parts here. I've got upgrade kits even.
that doesn't change the fact that I'm broke, which, I'm sorry because you seem like a really nice guy, and I am genuinely interested in becoming better than how my dad made me. Glares at Sketch and elbows him. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, are we still doing this?
Wait, you made
Yes.
this?
Yep, I guess so.
Kid, this model's like
Really scrappy.
more
I
than
know.
25 years old. How did you build something that's older than you? No offense. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but you look like you're like, what, 11?
Well, my friend invented time dilation, and I sleep in his machine, so I only have to sleep, well, not as much. And that makes me younger.
That does not make that. Even with time dilation, that doesn't make sense.
It probably happened in your dream. Just focus on that dream a little more and you'll understand.
How about this? I like retro things, so I made this robot look 25 years old.
No, this is an actual model of robot that I've worked on before. It's the Janet series.
Janet, I don't think this guy's buying it.
Yeah. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm actually a Janet Mark II.
There's no such thing as the Janet Mark II. There was just the Janet.
Alright. He's not as qualified as I thought he was. We should probably leave before he, like, sticks a drill up his nose or something by accident.
Janet, what is he talking about?
You know, to be completely honest, I have no idea.
You've been lying to us?
No? About what?
About how the fact that you're a Janet Mark II?
Which, I mean, that's my name.
Then why does he say that that's not possible?
I don't know. Am I unique?
I mean, you certainly look unique.
Was that an insult, Jerry?
No. I'm a robot repairman. Why would I insult my customers?
Sometimes it brings, like, humor to internet strangers.
Okay, fair enough. Sometimes I do insult my customers, but only when their audio microphone ear chips are turned off.
Oh. Yeah, that's, talking behind the chip. That's a classic robot thing.
And you can tell I'm a professional because I know the right names for things.
What's this called? And I open my milk warming compartment.
Well, that does look like a Janet milk warming compartment.
Yep. And how about this? And I kind of fluff my greasy wig at him.
That looks like a greasy wig, but I don't think that's a part of you.
It's taped on. It has become one with me.
Is that how that works?
Yes. Listen, it's been really nice chatting, but that thing about rogue robots, I'm actually really interested in that and not as much in my own twisty backstory. Please tell us more about that before I have to describe deep and dark things I'd rather not mention again.
First of all, the truth comes out eventually for all of us. So don't feel like you have to run away from it. I also do psychological repairs on robots. Just so if you need some counseling, we can.
Actually, I have a friend who is incredibly smart, but seems to be a bit of a control freak. Do you think you could help them?
Are they a robot?
Philosophical question. A robot that's a paraplegic is basically a computer, right?
Are you talking like somebody with like cyborg psychosis? I don't do that.
Nope. I'm talking about a computer specifically, which seems basically like a robot but without limbs.
Ah, that's an interesting question. Well, I'd have to see the machine in question. It varies model to model what techniques work and what don't work.
What if theoretically it was a quantum AI cuboid type of guy?
If such a thing existed, that would be very dangerous.
Yeah, and one could argue that it might be so dangerous that it would cause other robots all over the city to go rogue and require their internet chips to be removed.
That sounds like good business for me.
Ah. Alas, he is earwax.
Oh my God.
Jerry, are you immortal?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, this friend of mine is extremely valuable. I'm talking like small country levels of cash here. And if you fix him, I will give him to you. You will own him and you can sell him. And that's going to make you a lot more money in the short term than fixing a trickle of broken robots can.
I mean, that's fair, but I've invested so much in this business.
Okay. You're telling me that you've invested billions of credits and you're not even going to break even?
Well, I haven't invested billions of credits, but
See?
you're talking billions of credits?
Yeah, billions of credits.
I mean, do you want this business? I'll sell you this business for that opportunity if I can verify that it's true.
That is tempting, but I don't trust myself to run a business responsibly, and it's a shame to see a good robot repair place go to waste. I think you should keep it. You could probably sell it and continue to run this place well. I'm providing this information free of charge because I think we have a mutual interest here in terms of fixing this issue. You get rich, I get no longer having to worry about psychotic quantum friend.
What does my immortality have to do with any of that?
That was a side question.
I mean, technically, as you proceed towards infinity, repairing trickle of robots, if the stream is indefinite, will make you more money.
Oh, you were going for the mathematics perspective. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But I could still use billions of credits.
Yeah, so Sienna, can you write down the address that it's at?
Are we sure this is a good idea?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
see anything wrong with outsourcing our main quest.
Well, I just feel like
That's just
maybe
good business.
there will be something else that comes up. I just feel like we're never going to be done. Like, what's the next thing, Like, it's always going to be something.
Then the podcast can end and we can all go back to our Sunday nights.
That was the whole goal. That was my whole plan. Berkeley, how could you? You blew my cover.
But what if Jerry's a psycho? What if putting the AI in his hands is even worse?
Well, we don't even know if he actually could do it, right?
No, we don't. Hey, Jerry.
Yeah,
Quick
I'm
question.
still here. What's your question?
Would you consider yourself stable? Like, mentally?
Yes.
That's not something a mentally stable person would say.
What? Am I supposed to say no?
I think you're supposed to say, well, I don't know about that. That would make me trust you more.
That doesn't make any sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Okay, let me try it on you. Whatever your name is, red-haired girl. Do you consider yourself mentally stable?
Now, see, that's a loaded question. Okay. I'm not sure.
By the way, the answer is absolutely not. But
Well, I know that. You see, there were certain circumstances surrounding my upbringing. I may not have fully developed empathy.
Hey, stop right there. I do therapy for robots. Are you a robot?
You don't have to do therapy for me. I was just answering your question.
No, I can't. No. It was a yes
You
or
asked
no
me a question,
question.
I answered it.
It was a yes or no question. It was
And
a
I
yes
was
or no.
answering it.
No.
It was a
It
yes
was-
and.
No, I did.
Well, it was a no and.
A no because.
Yeah, it was a no because, which is,
hey. You need to work out your issues with a therapist who does human psychologies, not robot psychology. This is a whole different ballpark.
Right, so will you try and fix our AI or not?
I mean, if I can verify that what you're telling me is true, then yeah, of course I will.
How do we verify?
I would like to just side note, Jerry, 1 minute. I need to talk to these folks outside. I just realized something that you can't hear because you're you. Okay.
That's fine. But I know how business works.
I step outside momentarily. So, assume that Jerry is able to actually get there, and he actually tries to do what he says he can do in terms of fixing the AI. If he's not strong enough, aka he's hackable or some other thing, and he gets hacked, do all the Jerrys get hacked? And now Jerry, our beloved and slightly chagrining at times, Captain of Industry has been destroyed?
I think at the very least, the AI would know how to hack a Jerry at that point. So then any further Jerrys it wanted to hack, it would be able to do that.
Which, that's sad.
Yeah.
I see no problem with it.
I just don't see any scenario where Jerry succeeds at this. Like, the ability to repair a robot might not map to being able to stop impending doom from an ultra-powerful AI.
Yeah.
Like, the robot has to want to be repaired, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's probably true. He has to hit rock bottom first before they can really...
Exactly.
All right. Well, I'll open the door, Craig. Jerry?
Yeah.
Everything I told you was a lie, and I'm sorry for wasting your time. Good day, sir.
Oh, come on.
I don't think anyone in the city likes us.
No.
Sketch Thompson, your phone rings.
Yellow?
Mr. Thompson, please hand the phone to Sienna.
All right. And I do.
Talk to me.
Ms. Bellingham, do these voices sound familiar to you?
And then you hear, please, no. It's your dad's voice. And you stop that. Your mom's voice.
Vaguely?
I have a deal that I'd like to make with you.
Yeah?
Well, as you know, we have a little resource problem. You have something that I want, but it's gotten a mind of its own and is proving rather difficult. So I need you to prune the branches. If you accept this job and go and do a hard split of the city's network, then I'll allow you to choose one of your parents to go free.
Well, first of all, I didn't understand half of what you were saying just now.
I want you to turn off the internet.
Oh, okay. Like in the whole city?
Only for part of the city.
Oh, for half the city.
And then turn it back on again, but not connected to the rest of the city.
Oh,
Yes.
Why do you want me to do that?
Your exploits so far have resulted in the absolute destruction of any kind of network security that we had, and I want that fixed.
Who are you?
That's a very good question. If you accept my offer, we may end up meeting.
What are you wearing?
A blouse?
You're wearing a blouse?
What are you wearing?
That's not important. Why would you ask that?
You asked me. It's only fair.
That's not how this works. I don't really want to do that, but I also don't want my parents to die. What happens if I don't do it?
Well, here's the thing. If you don't deliver the AI to us within a week, either way, your parents are going to be delivered to our R&D department. That's Photonid R&D. And we'll see what they can come up with. But if you can hard split the network, we'll let one of them free. Just anyway, regardless of whether you succeed.
What if you let both of them go if I do that?
That's not how this works.
Can we get 1.5?
I could give you 1.5, yeah.
No.
1 3/4?
No, just 2 would be great. 2 whole.
Sorry, it's 1 or 1 3/4.
Well, here's the thing though. You really, really need this AI. You really want it. I have a rapport with it. I know where it is. I can get into where it is.
I also know where it is, and soon won't have any problems getting into where it is.
That's only if I help you.
I would say it's going to happen regardless, but you're entitled to your opinion, even if it is a wrong one.
Alright, I'll do it, but remember this. We've broken into Photonid once and taken something out before. We could do it again.
We'll see.
Do you remember your employee named P-Boy? Do you remember him?
We would not hire anyone named P-Boy. Also, what was his mother thinking?
He worked for you, and we're gonna do to all of you what we did to him.
What did you do to P-Boy? And
We allowed him to bleed out by accident.
And also he peed himself.
that sounds terrible, I guess. Look, which parent do you choose?
You pick for me.
I'm sorry, that's also not how this works. If I get to choose, I'll just keep both of them.
No, come on. Why can't just flip a coin? My mom.
Great. In 3 days, you will receive a message at the Jerry's Safe House Motel. I'm sure you're familiar with the location. Follow those instructions and you'll find where the network cutoff is meant to happen.
The line goes dead. All right. Well, last time on Choose a Choice.
Last time on Choose a Choice,
Please tell us what happened, Sir David Attenborough.
we understood the complex beauty of Edenia's ecosystem and people getting killed. And
I mean,
then
that first part we didn't do, but
we
the second
went
part we did.
into the tunnels and did some random shit, I think. And then there was a cliffhanger.
And then the next episode happens.
Yeah, and then the next episode happens.
And then the next episode happens, and we do more random shit. And we end up finding some things that are important to the plot.
Sorry, Sir Attenborough. I'm gonna have to fire you. You did a really terrible job there. You didn't memorize the script I gave you at all.
I didn't get a script, and I'm dying.
Oh well, it looks like I don't have to fire you then if you're just gonna die.
Okay, just put a meme in the chat.
Hang on, I gotta see this. Okay, so with the release of this episode, we will have posted this meme to the Instagram and elsewhere for you to be able to see. And at this point in the episode, you know enough to be able to go and see the.
Go to our Instagram at
cac.rpg,
and you too can see a meme. I don't know, where'd you even get this image? How did this come to mind? Do you just think about this?
Yeah, I think about Frodo and then crappy smaller Frodo in my free time.
Dude, I've never even seen this meme format.
No, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, as some of you might know. And
Did
I
you
follow
invent
the Lord
this
of the
meme
Rings
format?
subreddit. Yes, I did. This wasn't a meme before. I just made this as I was listening to you.
Oh my gosh. Dude. The birth of a
Wait,
meme.
why does it have the Reddit like logo on it?
This was on the Lord of the Rings subreddit as a behind the scenes picture of him and his double. And I was like, wait, this is perfect for this situation. Let me just download it and make the meme real quick.
This isn't live streaming. This is live memeing.
Cackerpig listeners, you have just heard the birth of a meme.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Oh wow, that was. I'm literally crying tears over here out of my eyes.
I'm crying anal tears over this one.
Oh no. Jonathan, I just cleaned that chair.
No, you didn't.
Well, now it seems that way at least. Gross. Ah. Alas, he is earwax.
Oh, God.
Megan, did you get,
Yes,
did
I
you
got
get the
that
reference?
I think I'm the only one, but yeah, it's a good reference.
No, I
I don't
definitely
get
got
it.
it.
Oh,
I
you just didn't want to.
It just wasn't that funny. That's fair.
I was
Yeah.
funny because I wasn't expecting it.
And do we like know about it? Is this strange?
I would say that it's not like super common knowledge. I mean, it's not something that like your biology teacher's going to teach you about.
It is something that Space David Attenborough would know about, though.
Oh yeah,
on
Space
like a-
David Attenborough. Tell us what it is.
It's a part of the planet that's rarely seen by the outside world. And also, I have Space Rona. Anyways, you can see that the pink and the green are reversed because the flower is actually most of the plant, and what we see as the flower part, the green part, is doing all the space photosynthesis.
Space photosynthesis is normal. Wow, I think you're. I think David Attenborough Space Rona is getting me as well. So space photosynthesis is different than normal photosynthesis?
You bet your Your white little backside it is.
Who is it?
I don't know. They asked for you.
Sketch, don't just answer random phone calls. I pick it up.
So much of the plot has been dependent on me answering random phone calls.
It's true though. You're doing great, buddy. Really, you are. I just don't worry about her. She's under a little stress right now. It's fine.